Huh. Oh. That guy looks like he's gonna hurt himself. Hey guys, welcome back to the studio. Yeah, I just posted a video, yesterday, and now we're gonna go ahead and continue on Sunday. Wow, Brannon, you sure have a lot of time on your hands. No, not really. Actually, it's a rainy Sunday afternoon, and I thought it would be a perfect opportunity to give you guys another video. Do you remember the T9 W King? Yeah, that was about a year ago. So on today's review, we're gonna move this on out of the way and bring you the new and improved W King T11. On today's video, we're gonna definitely compare this to the T9 because I believe that the T11 is nothing but the T9 on steroids. For those of you that don't know me, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Brannon No. That's right, there's absolutely no D in this name, hence Brannon, not Brandon, so don't even bother. Are you guys ready to get this party started? No pun intended? Yeah, there's intended. Let's get on with the review. Let me apologize in advance. Do you hear that? Yeah, that means it's Sunday, which means the wife cleans on Sunday, and I'm making a video on Sunday, so I'll be damned if I'm going to go down there and tell her to stop cleaning and turn her music down so I can make a video. Yeah, I don't feel like dying today. All right, let's do something a little different this time around. Let me nerd out real quick with you guys, go over the specs first, then I'll give you the button layout, then a music test, pros and cons, how I feel, you know, the norm. All right, guys, in total, you're gonna get yourself 100 watts broken down into two 1.4-inch tweeters, two 6-inch woofers, and two passive radiators. In a grand total of 110 dB, huge sound is how they put it. All that being said, what does that compare to with the last year's model T9? 80 watts in total, 1.2-inch tweeters, two 4-inch woofers, and a grand total equaling 105 dB. So it's almost like they amped up the T11 from the T9, as you guys can see. Now on the T11, you're also getting the new feature of the mic and guitar input jacks with its own separate volume control. Pretty cool, and I'll be showing you that when we go over the button layout. You'll also have two modes. Now on the T9, you had the indoor-outdoor mode. On this T11, they're calling it a bass mode and treble mode, so you have one or the other. And just like the T9, you can connect two T11s as well to get you that big and obnoxious, I might add, true surround sound. Also coming with 7 RGB different lighting modes. So yeah, you're not gonna run out of a color of your choice. Now, as far as what comes in the box, you're gonna get your user manual, 3.5mm jack. You'll also get not a USB-C charging cable, but a power adapter instead. Keeping in mind, it's going to take you 3.5 hours to fully charge this. Now, here's where I have a problem, okay? I can go ahead and tell you right now what battery is in this system. It's a 15,600 milliamp that takes you 3.5 hours to charge, right? I have looked
high
and low and cannot find any information on how long the playing time is on this speaker. I know, I'm sorry guys. However, I did send out an email, but again, it's on a Sunday and they'll probably get back to me on Monday. You guys will definitely know the entire playing time on this battery because I'm going to put it down in my description, the very first thing you see when you go down there, okay? I promise. Now the T9 listed it at 24 hours of playing time. That was huge, okay? I'm gonna guess that it's not going to be as much as the T9, but it could be, I'm not sure. So again, keep a lookout in the description. I will definitely post it there. Now the T9 had a Bluetooth of 5.0. Again, it was a year older of a model. This year's T11 has the latest and greatest Bluetooth 5.3. So yeah, you should definitely be able to get extremely far away from the speaker and the unit that you have connected, and there definitely will not be any latency issues. And lastly, again, from my video a year ago on the T9, seems like we're kicking a dead horse. I mentioned in my video that I thought if they made their speaker waterproof, the next model, that it would be the perfect piece of tech. Well, if you guys remember me saying that, watch the video, you'll see me say it.
Pros and cons. The only con would be it's not waterproof. And I reached out to the company and I said, your next speaker needs to be waterproof. And that would make this an ideal, perfect piece of good tech. No doubt about it.
They listen to me. I think they listen to me. I really do. Because you are going to get an IPX6 on the T11, which is waterproof. Now, of course, don't get that misunderstood with dunking this thing in the pool or the lake. You don't want to do that, but you can definitely have rain hit it. You can definitely get water splashes. It will definitely outperform itself in the humidity and weather conditions. So yeah, IPX6, big plus. All right, let's go in depth on the T11. All right, taking a look at the buttons real quickly. This glossiness is definitely going to be a fingerprint magnet for sure, just so you guys are aware. All right, at the bottom right, you're gonna have your power button. Over to the left, you'll have your light switch mode for your RGB colors. Just above that, you'll have your sync button and your play button. And right above that, they have now added a reverb, echo, volume control with a plus or minus toggle switch. That's going to be a ton of fun when we plug a microphone into it. They also added a guitar volume control toggle, plus or minus. And then you have your volume control just under that. I'm also digging this handle that is built into the system now, rather than the rubber strap that was included on the T9. Speaking of the T9, remember the hole back here? Yeah, that was why they were unable to make it waterproof. Coming back to the T11, we now have an encased passive radiator, so we were able to get it wet with no issues. Now, flipping it on the back, you have this rubber coated cap that takes a little force to pop it out, and it's on like a hinge. So if you let it go, it's not going anywhere. You're not going to lose it. It doesn't pop out of there. All right, starting from the far right, moving our way to the left, you have your DC 15 volt. That's where you're going to plug it in to charge. On top of that, you'll have your 3.5mm auxiliary jack. Just under that, you'll have your TF card slot that you can use a micro SD card with. Then you'll have your USB disc port. That's right, guys, you got yourself a power bank. You're gonna be able to plug in other units and charge it while you're playing this speaker. Alongside that, you'll have a regular USB slot, and then you have your mic and guitar input jack. Guys, this speaker is fully loaded and ready to party. Let's go ahead and fire this up and knock the roof off this studio, shall we? First thing you're gonna do is press and hold the power button just like all the W Kings, and you'll hear their famous prompt. And connect. See, now that connected a lot faster than the T9, and I think that's because of the 5.0 Bluetooth versus the 5.3. I'm gonna go ahead and spare you the advertisement ARTLIST. You guys know by now, that is my personal platform. If you guys wanna know any more about ARTLIST, definitely check out my description down below. You'll see all the details, and don't forget to get yourself 2 free months on top of the 1-year subscription using my link. You're welcome. I thought of the perfect song, and that is called Break the Brick by Alejandro Molinari. And this was the exact same song I used on the T9. I thought that would be the perfect fit, so let's go ahead and play it. Here we go. Yeah, I think this is going to be a little loud being this close up front for sure. Turn it up a little bit. I got it halfway. Oh, yeah. How do you keep your shoulders and your body still with a song like this? Let's turn it up. Now that's with the treble mode. Let's try the bass mode. Oh, yeah, there we go. Let's back this thing up a little. I'll spare you the dancing on this video this time. If you guys want to see my dancing, you can just check it out on the T9 video. Oh, I meant getting off the chair.
Have some choice. Break it down. Take a walk. Have a
All right, let's hear what it sounds like outside.
drink of coffee.
I'm going to pause this real quick. Now, I know I said I wasn't going to dance, but it's very hard not to. I did bring out the T9 as well. I wanted to show you guys the size comparison next to each other.
Break the
It's
bricks.
got some sound, guys.
Monkey's time. Half a days. Spend the time. Do your thing. Peace is mine. Break the bricks. Monkey's time. Half a days. Spend the time. Do your thing. Get over it. Start with it. Take your time.
Just kidding. I'm not going to shove it in the water. Although you probably could get away with actually dunking it real fast and then getting it out of the water, but you just don't want to leave it down in the pool. All right, that's it for the music. Let's get back into the studio. All right, ready for the pros and cons? Let's do it. Pro number 1, lighter than my JBL party box. And I didn't show you guys that, but it's a big, let me show it to you. It's big and it's heavy, okay? So yes, definitely a lot lighter than my JBL party box. And speaking of lighter, another pro is the handle style that they kind of copied off the JBL now. I love that, way better than that rubber strap than the T9. Not to mention the sound that's coming out of this speaker compared to the T9, there really is no comparison. It's not even twice as much, 3 times, maybe 4 times more power than the T9 with that 80 watts to 100 watts, 4-inch woofers to a 6-inch woofer, the tweeters, everything is bigger and better on the T11. Now, obviously where there's pros, I do have a few cons, so let me give them to you real quickly. The first con is you have to have the volume up on the unit all the way up for you to control your phone. I don't know why W King is still doing this. And what I mean by that is basically you turn your volume completely up on the unit and then you're able to lower it and go to max volume from your phone. If this is half volume and you're on your phone and you try to turn it up anywhere past that, it's not gonna happen. Another con, this kind of pertains to the Soundcore lineup on their speakers. That has an app. I love an app to be able to tweak how you want to hear this. Everybody appreciates an app, at least I do. Lastly, what the hell is the playing time, guys? You could have put that in the description, could have put it on the box. You could email me. All right, so we pretty much know the differences now between the T9 versus the T11. There really isn't much comparison. souped up on steroids. Am I right? What is the price, you may want to know? On Amazon, and yes, I'll be dropping you an affiliate link down in the description below, and where you can pick up either one, the T9 or T11. Yes, I get a little kickback. It's not huge, but it definitely helps the channel and myself make these videos for you guys. Retails to $49.99. However, they have right now a $60 coupon. That's right at checkout, guys. Apply that, and you will get this speaker for $189.99. Okay? No brainer. Excellent speaker. It's a huge upgrade to the T9. But I'm sure a lot of you may be wondering, Brannon, I already have the T9. Do I really need to upgrade to the T11? And the answer to that is, it depends on you guys, okay? If you want that waterproof, then yeah, by all means get it. If you need that extra bass, I'm telling you, the T9 sounds fantastic for as little as it is, and it's more compact, easier to carry around, tote around wherever you're going. But if you need that waterproof, like I was saying, if you want to karaoke this thing, go with the T11. It's really your choice. Now remember, I am not sponsored or endorsed through W King. I merely get the product sent to me to give you guys the honest reviews. It's that simple. Now, if you guys have any questions on today's review or any questions on any of my videos I've posted in the past, don't hesitate. Drop me a comment down below and I will most certainly try my darndest to get back to you as soon as possible. Now, before I get you guys out of here, you know the drill. We have to open a fortune cookie first. And yeah, let's see what today's fortune is on a Sunday. You know, you guys probably thought I forgot, didn't you? I didn't forget. We're gonna break this fortune cookie karaoke style. That's right, guys, we've got a microphone connected to this, and let me tell you, this sounds fantastic. This isn't even all the way up. Now, remember, we can turn up that reverb, that plus or minus, and let me tell you, that is fun. Check this out. We can sound like a sports announcer or something. Watch this. All right, so now we're getting into some echo. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Brannon No to the stage. That's right, don't forget to tip your waitresses. I know, I could have been a DJ. Anyway, let's do this karaoke style with the fortune cookie. Let me set it down first to break it. That's right. All right. A passionate new romance will appear in your life when you least expect it. Oh. I better turn the volume down. I think my wife can hear me. Yikes. Guys, if you've stuck with me this long in the review, well, obviously you're either family, which I really do think you are by now, or you could have something tremendously wrong with you. But hey, we don't judge here at this table. Thanks so much for hanging with me. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button on your way out if you aren't already. And remember, I will see you in my next video.